Dr. Joe's diagnosed me, but we'll save that for another video.
Yeah. But anyone that's got it will know what he's got.
This is too hot to be spitting it all over me.
Morning. It's afternoon now, isn't it?
It is afternoon now, I think. I don't know what day it is. What day is it?
Saturday. We never come to the Peak District on a Saturday.
I know. We got parked straight away though. Right, so how many times would you say we've been here?
A few.
How many's a few?
I don't know.
We always turn left and go along Baslow Edge.
We do, because the cows might be there.
So, but today, I reckon we need to go on Kerber Edge. We can pop on Baslow and have a look.
No, it's all right. I was walking on Kerber anyway.
Okay. Needed to get out today, didn't we?
We did need to get out today, although I could have quite happily stayed in bed all day. I'm knackered.
She's made me coffee at home. This is the first time I've used my new Yeti mug, and
It's right good.
she did warn me. So I filled the car up. We've driven for, hang on a second, around half an hour, and then parked the car and stuff. And I took a sip and I took the skin off my lips. It's that hot. It's so good at retaining the heat.
Mm. I did warn you. I took mine to work yesterday.
I'm used to my little Cedar Summit mug where
It goes
the
cold
coffee's cold
within
within 3
2
minutes or
seconds.
something. Oh, that's not overgrown, look.
Oh, yeah.
So we've been there and we filmed a little podcast before. Nice little spot, isn't it?
Are we bringing the podcast back? People keep
I
asking.
think this is actually going to be more like a podcast because it's just a heading out
That's
and
where
having
we
a
sat,
chat,
isn't
isn't it? Pardon?
That's where we sat.
So it's been a very different week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Indifferent's one way to describe
Yeah. Yesterday was a pretty bad day, or a very bad day.
it. Not for you. You got to go and buy a new bike.
Yeah, but
But yeah.
our future daughter-in-law had to get admitted to hospital anyway for need a little bit of minor surgery and stuff like that. And she was quite unwell, wasn't she? So
Yeah.
good to see everything's all right, Rona. Not got enough hands.
I'm going to let you go. Let you go first. I'm
Use my
slow.
foot.
So am I actually. I'm very unfit for this.
I've got a dodgy ankle. I'm not sure why we've
No
come
problem.
out for a walk, but
I don't even have that to blame. I'm just lazy. Thank you.
you're out. You're not lazy.
Yeah, so as Joe mentioned, I bought a new bike, so very excited to be getting out on the Brompton. Why do you keep hiding behind me?
I'm not feeling it today,
Do
babe.
you not want to be on camera?
I'm just not feeling it. I'm not going to lie, actually, you're blocking the wind out.
That's what she's brought me for. So she said something in the car, didn't you? What did you say? What's the point of...
I said, why ain't you got a tarp or something? So when it's raining, I've got a seat and a little shelter. So you're supposed to be a
supposed
super
to be, I'm
tent
supposed
man
to be
or something.
outdoors man or something, and she's out getting wet. She's
I
not,
could have put a coat on,
I suppose.
to be fair. Why have we come this way?
Don't know. It's going to chuck it down in a minute.
Yeah.
Let's go and find a rock to sit on and get wet. Can't see any Highland cows over there though, can you?
I thought you were going to say you can't see any cows and then point it at me. And go, oh look, there is. There she is.
Here she is. Yeah, so you've also,
Yeah,
you're a YouTuber now.
I'm not a YouTuber.
How many subscribers you got?
Oh, I don't know.
So, to be totally honest, Joe was never bothered.
Sorry,
she's got a bad
ankle.
ankle. She's never been bothered about making video or anything like that. And you still weren't that bothered, were you?
No.
I've set the camera up just about the other day. Apart from your little intros, you did those yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, because you made me.
And 2 videos out now. You've had so many X amount of thousand views.
Yeah, about 6,000 views.
Yeah, over 1,000 subscribers.
Yep.
She's looking at analytics now. She's getting as bad as me.
I just
But
looked.
what's it like though? How does it feel now that reading the comments and the response that you've had from it, considering it's something that you didn't want to do?
Do you know what? The comments have been lovely. There's only been one negative one.
Like they said, both haters were shit.
Yeah, something like that. And I think that was my biggest fear, that people would just criticise.
Yeah.
And actually, there's been a lot of people that have said, do you know what, I stopped the video halfway through and went and got my paints out. I've not painted in years, and
I think that's what it's it. That's what you're trying to do, isn't it? It's not about being brilliant at everything. It's not about being exceptional. It's about doing something that you enjoy doing.
yeah.
And
Sorry, I'm moving again.
yeah, having a platform to
Do you know what, I don't even think...
express yourself. I'm not on about YouTube.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm on about painting itself.
Yeah.
Is something that
I do it because I enjoy it.
you are fortunate. We had a spare shed, didn't we?
Well,
Well, a spare
it
shed.
wasn't.
We had to clear stuff out from one
Yeah.
shed to the other shed, and then you've now turned it into your little hour.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
a mistake.
I've started picking up a paintbrush as well.
That
now,
was a
which
mistake to make her.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Do you want to go over there?
Why?
Just
Because
to
there's
see if
some
we can
rocks.
get a rock.
Yeah. I'll let you walk first though.
Yeah, you need to watch out. There's
I know,
one or two adders around here, isn't there? On
Now
Kirby.
he tells me.
It's all right. They only hurt when they bite.
You know, but I ain't got boots on. I've got stupid trainers because...
Ah. Every time she winces, she doesn't realise it's getting picked up on that microphone.
I won't worry about me wincing, it's more me breathing. Breathing out my absolute arse today.
I don't think we're going to get a view. Just because of the cloud. Look at it. It is rotten again today.
We left home when it was beautifully clear and sunny
Yeah.
and said, do you know what, let's just go for a little walk and take a camera.
Oh, it's not bad. It is nice here. Very atmospheric. See, she's got the grip and everything, look.
It's very something.
G.I. Joe with a kung fu grip. What film's that from? Trading Places.
Oh, right, okay.
She's found a table and chairs, look. I'll go and stick it on that thing over there, look.
Hang on.
Look. She doesn't know how to do it, look. She doesn't know how to do it.
Hang on. Don't you judge me just yet. How do you do that bit?
It didn't take you long to say how do you do that. Pull them out ones. Pull them backwards, those ones, that's it. And then there's a button on the side
That button?
where the red writing
Yeah.
is. Press that in and then move the camera forward.
That's what I did, but it's
You're
not going.
moving the legs, you're not moving the camera. Press that button.
That button?
Yep, and then tilt it forward. There we go. Get the angle that you want now. Or you can just move it on that little thing. You're an expert.
Ah, there we go. Do you know, even though it's raining and grey and... bleh, I'm really glad we've come out. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's actually quite refreshing, isn't it?
You switch off a little bit from
Life.
all the other stuff that's gone off. Because it is busy. Monday to Friday still, isn't it? You know, you're working
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday.
You make it sound... It sounds really bad when you just say I only work 2 days a week.
Well, you do.
I do. Yeah, I do. I do.
You could be doing it 5 days a week.
I know.
I'm slurping. This is starting to get at a temperature now that I can drink it.
So it is nice just to detox and de-stress and... Wish I brought a pillow.
I think I could get a bivvy on here, no problem.
Yeah.
There's
A bit close to the
we
path.
thought
though,
about
aren't
going
you?
out in the van, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'm out camping on Monday. I'm ready for a camping trip.
I'm ready for you to go on a camping
Yeah,
trip.
you're ready for tearing my head off. I'm ready for just packing my bags. And yeah, it's just one of them. Every now and again I need to go and escape. I've noticed we're trying to detach a little bit as well from technology a little bit and things like that. You're not on your phone so much. You can forget it sometimes.
Oh, yeah,
now. You
for
forgot it coming
days,
out
yeah.
today.
I don't,
Just little things. I'm painting, sketching,
you have done that.
rather than watching YouTube
TV.
or television or just things like me watch. I've swapped out the the Apple Watch and I'm using the Garmin, there's no notifications set up on this, so I'm not getting emails through that, and I have to look at, and I'm checking and all the time what's going off. It's just
That's been nice.
really good to detach and sit in the rain. I did say you'd be sat on a rock in the rain, didn't I?
It's all right.
The forecast was all right.
It's a 0% chance of rain.
Look at that.
Don't blame it on the weatherman.
Raindrops. That's not CGI or anything, that is real McCoy. Gonna do a couple of cushions on here though.
No, it's fine. It's the right height and everything.
Fancy a little wander over there, or are you comfy?
I'm going to say I'm as comfy as I can be sat on a rock in the rain. No, you go for a wander. I'll just sit and
Ponder.
soak up the... Yeah. You abandon me again.
Yeah, get used to that. Oh, you are used to that, aren't you?
I'm used to that. 7 years of it.
Despite the crappy weather, loads of people out. It's really popular up here. The heather's starting to bloom as well. It's looking gorgeous. When the weather gets a bit better, I'm going to bring my sketchbook and paints up here. We very rarely come up on Kerber. It's always Baslow over there. She loves the Highland cows, and she'd be devastated if she came up and missed them. Where's Andy Beavers when you need him? He'd tell me what this meant. There's loads of these little markers all over the Peak District. Initials and dates, usually saying where the borders are or boundaries from people's land. There's loads of old millstones as well. Now there's a composition to paint. And there's a little spot to put a tent or bivvy. I've got too many hobbies now, I think. There's not enough days in the week. There she is. Have you been talking about me? Remember, I was doing the editing, so I'll know if you have. So it turns out she's been saying lots about me, but you're never going to get to hear about it. Tell them why.
Well, because the camera went off and I didn't know I had to press it back on. I
turned it off because I'd ended the last clip.
Oh, right.
And you have to press record when you want to record.
Well, you didn't tell me that. You just propped it there. I could see myself.
You don't know how this video
works. So I've
works,
just
yeah.
sat really...
Oh,
this is why I'm not going to be a YouTuber.
You just want to be a film star.
Yeah.
With cameramen and editors and
No,
directors.
I don't. Do you know what? I don't want to be anything. I just want to sit in my shed and paint. When I want to.
Still warm.
Yeah,
I was talking about hobbies back there,
Yeah.
and if I brought me paints and all that kind of stuff. And
It'd be nice actually on a nice day, wouldn't it?
so places like this, like say I come here because I can switch off,
Yeah.
and I can just absorb all this beautiful scenery and stuff like that. Forget about everything else.
I did show you around a minute ago, but
Yeah.
apparently I didn't put the camera on.
I'll let her do that afterwards. But yeah, when I get into something, well, when I've got something in my head, you know, whether it's I've just bought a Brompton bike, I suddenly have to absorb all this information. I'm like fixated on it. Same with painting, but you're the same sort of thing, aren't you? To a degree. I can't switch off at night. I can't go to sleep. My brain is constantly on overdrive. And what have you diagnosed me with?
We'll save that for another video.
Dr. Joe's diagnosed me, but we'll save that for another video.
Yeah. But anyone that's got it will know what he's got.
This is too hot to be spitting it all over me.
But yeah, I get engrossed in a hobby.
Yeah.
And often think, oh, this is brilliant. I'll make a business out of this. And then about 3 weeks later,
You're bored with it?
I've got the bottom shed is full of doomed hobbies in it that I've started, like glass.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I think I'm always a little creative. So there's always but there is loads of stuff that I wanted to make resin stuff, and then I got bored of that.
Well, it's it's crafty stuff. You wanted to.
Yeah, everything I do is artistic, I
yeah.
suppose, as an artistic craft.
It's just trying different mediums and different things to paint with or create.
It's not like I get obsessed with like tents or hiking or.
No.
I don't want to go rock climbing.
Neither do I. Although I've just been jumping on some rocks over there. There's a lovely composition over millstone, stuff like that.
Did you take a picture of it?
It's on the video.
Yeah,
So
I took a picture of that because I thought, well, that would be nice to paint.
So yeah, I can't switch off. This is nice just to escape, although I'm not switched off. You switched off the camera, didn't you? But, it's just nice to express how I'm feeling, the things that are going off in here sometimes. It used to be that, I've said it before, everything that went off in here stayed in here.
There, yeah.
And it doesn't anymore. Look at this, getting drenched. You getting cold and wet as well?
No, I'm not cold at all.
Yeah.
The skin's waterproof, so.
Yeah, I suppose, that's what they tell me.
Whereas if I'd have got my raincoat on, I'd have been hot and sweaty and horrible because
Yeah.
I've got a cheap, nasty raincoat. Because all the expensive
So
gear's
you're gonna make another video?
Maybe. I can't say I enjoy the process of making the video.
Yeah.
It's taken me many years to learn just to sit and talk to you and pretend that's not there.
Yeah.
Or talk to the people that are watching, because now they're all friends. It's not so bad. But when the camera was in my face and the focus was on me.
You used to laugh at me, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I laughed at you all the time, especially when you used to, and then you get mad and then you'd stop filming.
Now you appreciate it a little bit, don't you? That it's.
No, it's hard. I mean,
It's not like I'm
still
just having a
laugh at you.
conversation. Yesterday's video, there's really long sections of clips that I'm just having a conversation with Andrew.
Yeah.
But it's just a conversation. It's almost though the camera isn't there, and that's easy. You don't make mistakes. You don't stutter so much. You don't have to say the same sentence over and over again unless you're talking to someone who's dead.
That's the bit. I mean, it's hard sometimes to think about what to say or to say it
articulately.
Thank you, because that's the word I was looking for.
I think that's what you try and do too much with.
But I think when
camera.
there is just a camera on you, you overthink what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And I think having a conversation's easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm not funny unless you're there, because just talking to myself, I mean, I am. I'm fucking hilarious, but I'm funnier when you're there to take the piss out of me.
Easy target. Need a wipe. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks sometimes.
No, so I don't enjoy that,
Yeah,
and I would be
together in a way that people want to watch.
Frustrated with the editing.
Yeah.
I would rather, if I was going to film something, I'd just film for 10 minutes and then upload it, which isn't what people want to watch. But
you've been blown away as well by the amount of the response. So, like you said, people know you already through my stuff, which
and I would
gives
say
you, gives you help.
The majority, if not all, have come from your channel.
You've had a lot of other people as well since, because YouTube now is putting your stuff out to people who are searching painting and stuff like that. So you're getting subscribers off your own back that aren't necessarily my subscribers and stuff like that. So
we don't know that for sure.
But you can see with some of the demographics and some of the comments and things like that that show that it's not just about me or us as a couple. It's more to do with what
you know
put
what
out
would be
there they've
interesting
enjoyed.
then, if I did a video without you in it.
Yeah.
Whether it'd actually get any views.
Well, there was a lady,
Oh.
Carrie, somebody. She asked a question. She said she'd love to have a go at painting. Would you do a beginner's tutorial on how to paint with acrylics? Now, I know you're very conscious about that because you still see yourself as a beginner.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I know that, but it might help somebody else who just has got no idea. Just the basic things you need to get started and just have some fun. It doesn't matter that that it's not necessarily, what's the word, the purest way of painting, for example. So people that go to university and study art and stuff like, there might be a set way that you're supposed to paint, lay your colours down and mix them. You're just splodging stuff about sometimes to get the colour that you want and the image that you want or you like on paper. or canvas or whatever it is, but you're having a lot of fun doing it. So sometimes that's all that people want, is just to see how you do it. You're not saying how to do it, you're just saying this is how I do it.
Maybe, but I think like you're very good, and it might be because you've been doing it 8 years, that you're very good at talking through what you're doing.
But you're thinking through everything that you're doing. I can
But
see it. Sometimes your lips are moving and nothing's coming out.
Think it, but I'm not always. I
Just
can't
say it.
But that's the problem. But
Yeah.
sometimes I've got like 3 paintbrushes in my mouth, or
Yeah, well, talk like that then.
talk like Popeye. Right.
But yeah, I know it's not. Like I said, it's not as easy as it looks sometimes. But you can talk. You can clearly talk. Sometimes I can't shut you up. So,
Right itch today, me.
but yeah, and I think people would be interested to hear how you do things, and at the end of the day, if someone tells you on your video you're doing it wrong, you don't give a shit, do you?
No.
You're doing it your way, because this is just what you do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure if Van Gogh or Picasso or whatever, did anyone tell them that they were doing it wrong?
Probably.
Or did they just do their thing?
Mm.
Picasso's rubbish. I'm going to put it out there. I don't think he could. But that's not my type of art.
That's true.
So it's just one of those things. But yeah, that's what I think you should do. Just have a go at making something. Today I'm going to do this and show you how I do it.
Okay. Well, I don't mind sticking a camera in front of me while I'm painting, but you have to do all the work.
The edits and what
Yeah.
have you.
Because actually, you enjoy that.
There may be occasions though where you've got to press the button to turn the camera on. Is that all right? Do you want me to show you how to do that again?
Yeah, you might need to.
I'm nearly done, so
Should we go home then?
gonna have a bit of lunch. Or do you want to film some of the views again? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to hide behind a rock. Actually, quickly films a few views, and then we'll stick this in at the end.
Oh, I thought that was on you then.
No.
He's not disappearing behind a rock.
I'm going to hide behind this rock over here. See,
Hide behind that rock. That'll be funnier.
I'm not getting on my knees.
Yeah, do that. Hide behind that rock.
I'll go down here, look. Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a bit of brighter sky over
You have
there.
to get up.
Do I have
You have to
to?
put some effort in. It gets noticed by the viewers.
What, the effort? Hang on then. That looks a little bit brighter, doesn't it? There you go. There's your view. And I'll just go over there to Mr. Messner so he can tell you that he'll see you tomorrow. What have you got to say?
Don't know. You say.
What do you have to say at the end of your video?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, see you tomorrow then.
I told you that's what he'd say, didn't I? Bye.